When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and finding none. He saith, I will return unto mine house from whence I came. And when he cometh, he findeth it swept and garnished. Then goeth he and taketh to him 7 other spirits, which are more wicked than himself, and they enter in and dwell there. The last day of that man is worse than the first. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice, and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so they persecuted the prophets which were before you. You have heard that it's been said of them of old time, Thou shalt not kill. Whosoever shall kill will be in danger of the judgment. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. Whoever shall say unto his brother, Raka, shall be in danger of the council. But who shall say, Thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire. Therefore, if thou bring thy gift to the altar, and there rememberest that thy brother hath aught against thee, leave thy gift before the altar, and go thy way. First be reconciled to thy brother, then come and offer thy gift. Agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast in the prison. Verily I say unto you, there shall by no means come out thence till you pay the uttermost farthing. Ye have heard that it has been said of them of old time, Thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you that whoever looketh upon one to lust after them hath already committed adultery in their heart. If thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out, cast it from thee, for it is profitable that one member of thy body shall perish, than for thy whole body to be cast into hell. Thy right hand offend thee, cut it off, and cast it from thee. For it is better that thou shalt lose one member of thy body, than thy whole body to be thrown into hell. It hath been said, Whosoever shall put away his wife, let him give her a writing of divorcement, or certificate of divorce. But I say unto you that whoever shall putteth away his wife, except for the cause of fornication, cause her to commit adultery. And whosoever shall marry her that is divorced commits adultery. He that hath an ear, let him hear. Unto the angel of the church of Thyatira write, These things saith the Son of God, who hath eyes like a flame of fire, and his feet like fine brass. I know thy works, and your charity, and your service, and faith, and thy patience, and thy works, and the last to be more than the first. Notwithstanding, I have a few things against thee, because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, who calleth herself a prophetess, to teach and to seduce my servants to commit fornication, and to eat things sacrificed unto idols. I gave her space to repent of her fornication, but she repented not. Behold, I will cast her into a bed, and them that commit adultery with her into great tribulation, except they repent of their deeds. And I will kill her children with death, and all the churches shall know that I am he that searcheth the reins and the hearts, and will give, according to every one of you, according to your works. But unto you I say, and the rest of Thyatira, as many as have not this doctrine, as have not known the depths of Satan as they speak, I will put upon you none other burden, but that which you have already hold fast till I come. He that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, I will give him power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. And as the vessels of a potter shall be broken to shivers, even as I have received of my Father. And I will give him the morning star. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. Now whosoever putteth away his wife, and marries another, committeth adultery. But whosoever marrieth her that is put away from her husband, committeth adultery. Saving for the grounds of fornication. Now there was a certain rich man who was clothed in purple and fine linen, and he fared sumptuously every day. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate, full of sores. And he desired to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. And it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. And the rich man also died and was buried. Great was his burial. But the rich man awoke in hell, and lifted up his eyes, being in torment, and seeing Abraham afar off and Lazarus in his bosom. And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me. Send Lazarus, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water, and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. But Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest your good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things. Now he is comforted, and you're tormented. Besides all this, between you and us there is a great gulf affixed, so that which would pass from hence to you cannot, neither can they pass to us that would come from thence. There's no way to you. Then he said, I pray thee therefore, Father, that thou would send him to my father's house. For I have 5 brethren, but that he may testify to them, lest they come into this place of torment. Abraham said, They have Moses and the prophets, let them hear them. And he said, Nay, Father Abraham, if one went unto them from the dead, they will repent. He said unto them, They will not hear Moses and the prophets, neither they be persuaded, though one arose from the dead. Then the kingdom of heaven shall be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps, and went forth to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were wise, 5 of them were foolish. And they that were foolish took their lamps, but they took no oil with their lamps. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. And while the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Then all the virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answered, saying, No, not so, lest there not be enough for us and you, but go ye rather them to sell and buy for yourselves. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came. And they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. And afterward also came the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. But he said, Verily I say to you, I know you not. Watch therefore, for you know not the day, nor the hour when the Son of Man cometh. Now, the kingdom of heaven is compared to a great king who made a feast for his son. He made a marriage feast for his son, and sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, but they would not come. Again he sent forth other servants, saying, Tell them which are bidden, Behold, I have prepared my dinner, my oxen and fatlings are killed, and all things are ready come unto the marriage. But they made light of it, and went their ways, one to his farm, the other to his merchandise. And the remnant took his servants, and treated them spitefully, and slew them. And when the king heard thereof, he was wroth, and would send forth his armies, and destroyed the murderers, and burnt up their cities. Then he said to his servants, The wedding is ready, but they that which were bidden were not worthy. Go ye forth into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. So those servants went out into the highways, and gathered together as many as they found, both bad and good. And the wedding was furnished with guests. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there was a man which had not a wedding garment. And he said unto him, Friend, how comest thou in hither, not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. And then said the king to the servants, Bind him hand and foot, take him away, and cast him into the outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For many are called, a few are chosen. He that has ears, let me